Hey everyone, if you ever looked at the Arabic letters and thought, don't these look all the same? The shapes and everything is the same? You're not alone. I've been trying to learn Arabic right now and I noticed that it is kind of similar, but here's the trick. It's all about the dots. Yes, as you can see, many Arabic letters looks very similar. The base shape is pretty much the same. But what makes them different? The sound is different. It's just the dots and where they're placed and how many. So for example, if you look at ba, you can see the shape, the base shape is pretty much the same as these two, ta and sa. The only difference is that where the dot has been placed. For example, you can see ba has one dot below and ta has two dot above and sa has three dot above. Sa is like a S shape, just as a reminder. But the base shape is pretty much the same. Same shape, different dots, totally different letters. So once you get used to spotting the dots in the Arabic, then Arabic reading becomes way, way easier. The shapes you can recognize easily. The shape repeats itself, but the dots tell you the sound. And to be honest, it's like a cheat code. First off, there are 28 letters in Arabic alphabets. Yeah, just 28, but you'll see 30 on my chart. Just to make it simpler, I broke it down into all the different versions. It's written from right to left. Like I can show you on the screen. In English, it's like this. But in Arabic, it's written from this side. It's written from right to left. Okay? And then the letters change shape depending on the position in the word, but we'll cover that in a second video. So when I was a kid, I learned the Arabic like this way, just by looking at it and then reading it and then memorizing it. But if you are new and learning Arabic, it's kind of difficult to understand these elements, and it looks like a completely new language. It looks like Chinese. So what I've done is that I made a super beginner friendly version that's just focused on the dot itself, where the dots are placed in the letters. As you know, I'm not a native Arabic speaker and just learning like you. So I made this guide to help us get the basics down without feeling overwhelmed. Just focus on the dots first, then the sound, and then it's easy step by step. So as you can see on the first page, you can download this in a PDF version as well. The first section is one dot below. The second is the no dots. The third one is one dot above, then two dots above, and then the three dots above. As you know, in Arabic, there are 28 letters. So the first one is alif. You can see there's no dots in alif. That's what it is. And we're talking about the basic form. We're not talking about the connecting, how it looks like from the beginning, ending, and all that. That's going to come in a second phase once you start to recognize the base form, the basic, Arabic. So alif is one, which is the first one, and you can read it like this, alif, and this is ba, one dot under. You can just reference this with the dots, one dot under, and then there's nothing afterwards because there's nothing that comes without any dots or one dot below. The next one has two dots above, which is ta, and then the third one is sa. Right after that, we have the similar shape, Jim, within the middle of it. I'll say just like a below. This letter, when it's connecting, of course, it's going to be under it. And then you have ha, then you have ha. Again, the shape is very similar, but the dot placement makes a big difference. All right. So these are very similar shapes, but you can see the difference of sound when the dot is placed and when the dot is not placed. Then you got dal, which is like this shape, and then you got zal, which is the same base shape, but the zal has one dot on it. The next is ra without any dots, and then za has one dot above. This like a L shape, like a J shape. And then you have seen. The base shape is without any dots, and then you get the sheen with 3 dots on it. Again, remember 3 dots is like a S shape, so just remember that the difference is going to come on the second page. You're going to see why I'm talking about this. All right, so they're color coded. The reason I color coded them is because some of these letters are pronounced. They are called moon letters, and the other one called the sun letters with the yellow one. They're a little bit different. It is for the advanced level, but I kept it for myself just to understand the difference between these letters. One is pronounced and the other one is not pronounced. I'll cover that in the second video. All right, the second page, continue on to the letter Tha. Again, no dots, and then Zwa with 1 dot above. Then you got Ain, and then you got Ghain, which has 1 dot on the top. That's the only difference between these two. Then you got Fa, which has 1 dot on it. And then you have Qaf with 2 dots. And then a light Kaf. Now, there's no 3 dots in it, but that's what I was talking about, the S shape. So you can easily recognize this Kaf versus this Kaf. This one has 2. Now, there's no 3 dots, but it looks kind of similar to like 3 dots. That's why you can differentiate easily between this and that. Okay. Then you have Lam, which is like a kind of J shape, Lam. And then you have Meme with like M, Meme. And then you have Noon, which is N, like N shape. You have 1 dot on the top. And then the last row is just doesn't follow any kind of particular format, but I put it towards the end. Vav doesn't have any dots in it. Ha doesn't have any dots in it. Hamza doesn't have anything. And Ya is pretty much the same, but they look a little bit different in writing. So remember, these are kind of the same thing, but they just look a little bit different. Ya and Ya. It's available in a PDF version. You can download it from my website, from Gumroad, and then practice writing it, so you'll see the difference between them. But again, hopefully this is an easy way to kind of understand the Arabic alphabets. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.